Oh, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Guess what we got today? Actually, we got two. So I tried to think to myself, how am I gonna do this? Because as you may know, as I've explained in the past, if you have ramen noodles, you shouldn't let them sit for too long. So I was gonna do one at a time, obviously gonna go through it, try it, then move on to the next one, see how that one turns out. Right? So the first one, this one is, it's actually a very popular one. It does have the 50th year anniversary on it, and it is the seafood flavour. This has been sitting here for 3 minutes. I had the chopsticks on top. This one is an absolute legend. It's very popular. It's probably one of the more popular ones in Japan that you can get. You can get this actually in the UK. And if you can see from the picture behind me, our one looks hugely different in the packaging. I think they try and make it look more appealing than the notoriously known white packaging. But I like the white packaging. I think it's got a really good touch to it because when they come out with sort of special ones, like you'll see soon, they stand out even more. So with this, the amount of filling that you get inside of this is redonkulous. And I just realized to myself, I just didn't film that part. So let's see if I can get that on there. Smell? It smells like seafood. It absolutely does. How does it compare to the British one? The noodles are always going to be good, and they're ram-packed in here. And this is one thing I love about Nissin cup noodles, is they actually have a lot of noodles in there. And when you get the bigger sized ones, they always just seem to be crammed to the top, full of noodles. I mean, like the extra stuff in here. I mean, it's got crab in here. It looks like, to be honest, this kind of looks like, I'm not sure if it is, but it looks like octopus, which would be very unusual because it's got a purple twinge on it. So yeah, it's got a load of seafood into this, and it's got these little yellow things which look delicious and very gonna find myself in the sea moment. Under the sea. I've not done a noodle thing in a while, and I've just been having rice and veggies for the last few weeks, so this is a nice change. I'm really excited for this. Well, let's try it. It's looking nice. It's hot. That is hot. Let's try one of the bits of yellow. Try a bit of crab stick. That is so hot. That is so good though, honestly. The smell, it does smell like seafood. It does have that really, really strong seafoody smell. But I would say it's more, you know, just deliciousness. Like it's just got that proper nice noodly taste to it. But honestly, I was told that with this one, you can actually put hot milk in it rather than water. Interesting, I know. It makes logical sense because if you put hot milk in there, it becomes almost like a clam chowder or something like that, you know, like a seafood broth with that, because it usually has a milkiness to it. And I tell you what, if I get another one of these, I am 100% doing that because I think it would work so well with this taste because it's not too punchy fishy, but when you get those fishy bites, especially when you get those bits of filling, I can't pick up anything. I'm trying to, okay. Oh, it's so good. Fish haters probably would enjoy this one. Let's try some of this delicious seafood broth. We have a winner, George. We have a winner. We have a bloody winner. Oh my. Oh, but we've not come for this one. It is a well-known one. We've not come here for this one, have we? No, 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 no. We have come for the spicy one. And here we go. Okay, this is the one I've been excited about. It is the cup noodle red seafood flavor one. And this one, from what I've done, I did a little bit digging on this. It actually did come out in summer this year, but I think it's previously been released before. I think it's one of those, you know, every so often they re-release it and then it builds up hype and then they take it away again and they re-release it. But this is what I'm talking about, the difference in the color between this one and the white one that we had earlier. I mean, it just stands out so much more. It just screams at you, buy me now. And the one thing I've been concerned about this, I was thinking about this whilst I was making it, was seafood, it's more, it does have a flavour, but I'm just wondering if the spicy soup is going to overpower that seafood flavour, because you still want that seafood flavour, and I'm sure you'll get it from the seafood bits, but that soup of the last one had such a good seafood flavour that I'm just wondering if this can even compare. It didn't look like it had as much filling in. It could have been I just got an unlucky batch. It does have the usual stuff. It has those yellow bits. It has the crab sticks. I'm unable to find the other stuff. It doesn't have any. Does it have any lettuce? No, this one does not have any lettuce, unlike the other one, which A bit weird how they didn't include lettuce, but I just didn't think it would go. Or maybe I was, once again, got an unlucky batch. I've got some spring onions in here. I'm literally salivating so much. Every time I speak, I can just feel my mouth like dribbling. It does smell very similar to the other one. So how will that spicy sauce fare up? It's such a weird thing to do, is to release a spicy food flavored one in the summer. But here we go, let's try this bad boy. Always to start, just grab some of those noodles, got some bits on it as well. Just look at that, that is just inviting me and saying, hello, Craig, eat me. I'm like, yes, itadakimasu. That tastes substantially different. Oh my lord. Wow. I wouldn't say spicy. It's not knocking my... Oh, it's got a kick. It's got a kick. I can feel it there in the back of my throat. Yeah, it's got a kick. But it's not overly spicy. It's not like, oh my god, it's going to kick you in the face spicy. The seafood flavour, I would say is a bit lost in there. But the all-round flavour is amazing. It tastes so good. I mean, like literally, it's one of those moments where I'm struggling to talk and I just want to keep eating it for now. Feel a bit of a nose dribble coming on. Oh my life. It's not too spicy. This, I think, for a person who can handle mild spice, should be able to easily handle this. If you can eat it, I think we need a comparison chart of how to explain spiciness. I think if you can handle Shin Ramen, you can handle this. Shin Ramen's much spicier than this, but I wouldn't consider it a spicy noodle. It's just the right amount of spice. Whereas this, I'd say it's less spice than a Shin Ramen, but I would say the flavor is better. I don't want to admit. And I love spicy food. Spicy food is one of my favorites. I absolutely adore spicy food. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll eat really spicy food. I think there's a limit where I hit a point where I go, no, that's way too spicy, mate. But I think this is like just an absolute banger. I'm trying to get some of the filling, but oh no, it does have lettuce in. I have literally got a lone piece of lettuce. And let's just try one of the actual seafoody bits, because I feel like that's where we're missing out a bit. Try to grab one of these seafoody bits, see if we can actually taste that seafood flavour. No, it does get lost in there. Okay, I think, let's just have one more bite quickly. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay, let's talk. Which one do I think's better? That's a tough picky, that one. Because the original one, it had just such a nice flavour. I think more people would probably get along with the normal seafood flavour, because I think it's, even though it's seafood, it's very generic taste in seafood. It's not like the strong taste in fish that a lot of people don't like if they're not growing up around fish. Whereas this flavour, obviously, if you don't like spicy food, you don't like spicy food. The seafood flavour isn't that present. You can't even smell. You could smell it slightly, you could smell a hint of it, but compared to the other one, it smells a lot less sort of fishy, let's put it that way. But the taste of this is so good. I mean, it's such a good spicy noodle. As for which one I would prefer to eat, probably... Okay, if I had a choice, they'll put both in front of me. That was a burp. Yeah, I would probably... Okay, that's it, stop thinking. I would probably reach out and grab... Okay, I would pick, I'm going to give a reason. I would pick the red one. It's so good, it's so good. The seafood flavour one is amazing in its own rights, but I love spicy food. I've made that very clear. If you don't like spicy food, you'd easily pick the seafood one. But if you're a fan of spicy noodles and a fan of cup noodles, spicy ones, I would try this. Even if you don't like seafood, try it. It's not that pungent, it's not that strong. It's the right amount, and my God, I'm just holding it because I'm getting ready for the video to end so I can actually eat more. Oh, that's so good. The only downside to this one is there's less bits in it, but I think that's probably just luck of the draw. I seem to have got less filling in it, and I want more filling. I want bits of fish in it. I want to taste it fishier. But yeah, I would. Both of them are fantastic. If you got a chance to try either of them, they're fantastic. I need to retry the seafood flavour one that we can get in the UK here from the cup noodle, because I can't remember it being that good. Like, I can remember it being good, but obviously, as you know, when you get things from different countries, they change the ingredients, they change a lot of things about it. Usually it's because of different sort of food laws that people have, or whether it's because they want to cheapen it or to adjust for different people's palates, because obviously our Chinese food we'd have here is different to the Chinese food you'd have in Japan, is different to obviously the Chinese food you'd have in China. It's the same with obviously our British food. If we have a scone in Japan, which I've had, they're terrible. in my opinion. Generally, that's the whole thing. So if you can get the Japanese version, oh yes, you are going to be living on a dream. This one is so good. And anyone who tries a lot of sort of Japanese noodles, even instant noodles, they realize just how good they are compared to the ones we get here in the UK. Oh shit. Oh. Anyway, let's call it. I'm going to finish the rest of this, which will take me about 30 seconds, but you know, let's end this properly. Take it easy now. I'll see you soon. Bye.